Hi, I'm Dr. Anna Elkins-Smith. I'm the president of the band, of the Columbus Community Band. This is our third year doing this together, is that right? Third year? So we're really excited to be back here. We love performing in this venue. This chapel is absolutely beautiful, and thank you all for coming. I do have to put in one quick little plug to the North Carolina Arts Council and the Brunswick Electric Community Grants programs. Because of those grants that we've already received this year, we got new shirts. I think we look really great, and I'm really excited and really grateful for those programs. They do so much for our community, and we get to benefit from it, and so do you. But anyway, so thank you for coming. I'm really looking forward to the show, and I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. We have the same shirts we had last year, so sorry. Also like to welcome on behalf of the Southeastern Oratorio Society. Thank you for being here. It's always gratifying to see such a large crowd and happy crowd here. To give you a quick history, Southeastern Oratorio Society began in 1972. Prior to that, it was the Columbus Community Chorus, and it went all the way back to the 50s. So we've done a lot of singing in this community. We have people involved, though, from 4 or 5 counties at any given time. Our conductors and professional musicians who work with us during our concerts are usually from the Myrtle Beach area, Horry County. The mission of the Southeastern Oratorio Society remains the same, and that is to bring the great classical cantatas and oratorios to the people of Southeastern North Carolina. And we try to do that through 3 concerts a year. We added this concert, as Anna mentioned, 3 years ago, and it's our great delight to do it with the Columbus Community Band, and I urge you to support them. We also have a spring concert and a fall-winter concert. Our fall-winter is usually classical music and with a pretty good sized orchestra, and that'll be in the first half of December. I urge you to try to come. On the spring, we kind of lightened up a little bit. Last spring, we did classics from Broadway hits, and that was, I think we had our record attendance for that. In the 52 years of the oratorio, we've had hundreds of people that have sung with us, and but only 4 presidents in 52 years. And I'm honored to have succeeded Paul Pope, who is our president emeritus, and at this time, he's going to make a tribute to one of our past presidents.
Dr. Jim Craigie was Loris, South Carolina's first home surgeon and the only surgeon there for many years. He was an early and generous supporter of the Southeastern Oratorio Society, and Dr. Craigie stepped up to lead us until he could no longer serve, and that was about 15 years ago. Dr. Craigie was a wise, gentle, generous, and focused man. He had a keen, dry sense of humor, and we are deeply indebted to him.
Thank you, Paul. Before I close, I want to urge you to support Boys and Girls Homes out at the table to give a plug for these 2 groups. Both of us are charitable, not-for-profit groups. We're supported by monies we put in ourselves, generous donations like Anna mentioned. So we both have websites and Facebook pages, so we appreciate any support you might give us along the way. And now sit back and relax for about an hour of good patriotic music. Think of the freedoms that we're here for. Thank you.
Will you please rise for the playing of the national anthem?
is Jamie Falk, and I have the distinct privilege and honor to direct the Southeastern Oratorio Society for the last 3 years, actually. My first stint was the patriotic concert 3 years ago. Before that, I sang way back in the day, stopped, then came back, and now here I am with you fine folks today, celebrating the founding of our country. So we're doing 3 pieces solo, and they are God of our fathers, whose almighty hand. And I'm sure you've seen it in the back of the hymn books under American songs or patriotic songs, and you may have heard it at a graduation as the recessional. It's very familiar, but our version is going to be a little bit different. We'll follow that up with Shenandoah, which is an American folk song. And then we'll end our part with This Is Our Country. I'm going to come back before one of our combined pieces called Fantasy on American Songs to give you a little bit of context about the 3 songs that were chosen. But I do hope you enjoy God of Our Fathers, whose almighty hand.
So the next collection of pieces is called Fantasy on American Songs. And the first one is called Hail Columbia. And if you are an American history buff, it's actually the official mark of the Vice President of the United States. And Columbia, they've been asking me for the last month. So that's the Latinized version of a tribute to Columbus. So the Europeans that came over, there are two famous ones. One is Amerigo Vespucci and Christopher Columbus. So America comes from Amerigo, and Columbia, as in District of Columbia, comes from the Latinized version of Christopher Columbus's last name. So this piece originated in the early 1700s maybe, and it was going to be one of the choices for the national anthem. After you hear it, I think Paul Polk said early on that I'm so glad that the Star Spangled Banner won out, because it's extremely difficult to sing. It's high, it's low, it's all over the place. The next two pieces, one is a sped up version of My Old Kentucky Home. So Stephen Foster, of course, wrote that tune, but we do it in a march tempo. And then the last piece is actually from the Civil War, and it's called Battle Cry of Freedom. There were two sets of words, one for the North, one for the South. We changed them to be neutral. So when we sing, the part that we sing, we kept it neutral just because there's still some hard feelings after 170 years. So hope you enjoy Fantasy on American Songs.
Our next song is The Armed Forces, the Pride of America. And we'd like to honor each of you who have been in service, that you would stand up for your branch's theme song, and we'll stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Star-Spangled Banner. The United States Army. The United States Marines. The United States Navy. The United States Coast Guard. The United States Air Force. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.